John Tsarpalas. He's president of the Sam Adams Alliance. So first, tell us about the award process and what is the purpose of that, and what are just some of the details in brief.
Well, the purpose is to promote activism, both in new media as well as good old-fashioned grassroots activism. We tried to focus on areas that other people don't offer awards in, and it's local and it's state-based or local, which is a real, the area of government is huge, and it's just not, people are not recognized enough there.
So when will the next awards process be announced, and how do people find out about that?
We'll be announcing next fall for next year's presentation. We hope to make it always on the Saturday after tax day. We decided that this year to move it to that so people would know when the event would be. And we'll announce in the fall the timing for submissions. And
will the categories be roughly the same as they were this year?
Yeah, basically the same.
And give us the webpage then.
SamAdamsAlliance.org. That's simple.
Okay. And what other kinds of projects are you guys up to? And I hear you're a relatively new organization.
Yeah, we're only 2 years old. Sam Adams tries to fill gaps for fiscal conservative free marketeers. So our 3 wiki sites, Judgepedia, which is encyclopedia of information on judges, Sunshine Review, which is on government transparency, and Ballotpedia, which is about initiative referendum, are 3 largest projects. That's what most staff helps put together.
Now, do you take volunteers from the state level to participate in those projects?
Absolutely, with volunteers at every level, any level. Sunshine Review looks at county and school boards and tries to bring transparency to those levels. Wikis, just like Wikipedia, are open. They're open source. People can come in. We have an editor for each one that watches over, as well as provides training. Actually, we offer a free wiki training webinar once a week to sign up. And
so if somebody's familiar with the local issues on the ballot, they should get a hold of you and relay their information.
Absolutely, to share it with other people. And the other thing about the wikis that a lot of people don't realize is tremendous volume there. People, when you Google something and it's on a wiki, it has a really high Google ranking automatically. So, like Ballotpedia, initiative and referendum information, we're at 10 million visits there in a year.
Is that one of the top 10 web pages?
I don't know if it's in the country. No, I don't think it's that. But for a specific proposition, like a California Proposition 8, it would be in the top 5.
Oh, okay.
So whenever you Google something on a wiki, it tends to have a higher Google ranking because of its mass.
Right. So it's an enormously useful source of information for local.
And it's an enormously useful place to put the information because a lot of people will see it. If you were to put it on a blog, it'll be way down in the Google rankings. If you were to put it on your own website, it'll be way down in the Google rankings. If you put it on one of our wikis, it'll always be up on the first page.
Well, how did this? What's the genesis of this project? How did it come about as an organization?
Again, we were looking for ways to find gaps, and there's just huge information gaps. There was a lot of misinformation about initiative and referendum, which was the idea behind launching Ballotpedia. And we just wanted to get honest, straightforward, unbiased, nonpartisan information out because the media was not knowing where to find that. They'd only hear biased things with distortions in them. That started, and it was so successful that we launched into Judgepedia because there's just such a lack of information on judges. I live here in Illinois, and we vote on our judges, and we vote on retention of our judges. And as an activist, I'd always hear, well, what do you know about ththese judges? And I didn't know. And it's hard to do research on a lot of judges. So the idea is if we can get people to put information up and share it, then activists can just simply do a quick scorecard, or the individual, before they go to vote, can look at it quickly and make life simpler for everybody. And then Sunshine Review, which is about transparency, which frankly we think is going to be our largest wiki in the end, is trying to bring up information. We started off with ranking county websites. And we have a 10-point checklist for county websites. Why is their budget online? Is the contracts online? The checkbook online? Contact information, et cetera, et cetera. And we finished ranking every county in America. And now we're on to school boards and other things. And there's just such a need to have information. And it's difficult. And why go through the FOIA process? Why isn't it just all online? It's our money.
Exactly.
So anyway,
we're fighting that in Colorado.
Yeah, so that's where we're trying to go with some of these projects.
All right. Well, thanks a lot for the work your organization does, and thanks for the personal recognition.
Well, well deserved, and continue the good fight. Stay in touch, and let us know how we can help you. That's what we're there for.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.